Hey Grande Alive, welcome to your weekly Newsish Roundup. I'm Will Bowman and just kidding, just me today. And I'm the only Thai guy here on your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you every week only on the Grande Alive. What's in the news today? OTEC giving trips and scholarships to students. Also, our first episode of the Grande Charity Countdown featuring the Neighbors Together, the Bob and Kelley Show, and Around the Mountain. Only on your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you by these, our sponsors. Oregon Trail Electric Co-op is offering 2 incentive programs to students of their members. Oregon Trail Electric Co-op is an organization dedicated to serving their members, said Andrew Cutler, OTEC's Public Relations and Communications Manager, in an interview. And 2 programs they offer every year to better serve their constituents are, first, a scholarship program, and second, an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C., both for students. OTEC offers a total of 32 scholarships, 26 academic scholarships, 4 trade school scholarships, and 2 lineman scholarships. Each scholarship is $5,000, and 10 of the 26 academic scholarships are earmarked for returning college students. Trade school scholarships are $2,500 a pop. The second program is a trip to Washington, D.C. You heard right, Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. The trip is a 1-week, all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. to celebrate the 2019 Rural Electric Cooperative Youth Tour. The students who go will visit famous historical icons, meet congressional leaders and delegates, and learn a bunch of new leadership skills. Also, the students will get technical experience by creating podcasts and photo collections to document the trip. Both of these programs are oriented around education, and I asked Andrew why education was so important to OTEC to promote.
Education is important because it's giving educational opportunities to members of the community, again, really fits right in with what OTEC is looking to do, and being that member of the community that it gives back. These scholarships help many families with opportunities that they might not otherwise get or have, and it gives more people the opportunity to take advantage of higher education and who might not get those opportunities.
Current high school students in their junior year can apply. The trip will be held from June 14th to June 20th, 2019. Applications for both programs can be found on the OTEC website. This story was brought to you by There's a lot of charitable organizations in Union County. In our newest segment, the Grande Charity Countdown, we're going to be featuring one of them each week until Christmas. And our first feature this week is Neighbors Together. Neighbors Together is an organization that provides services to the needy in Union County. And this week, we spoke to Nod Palmer, secretary for the Neighbors Together, who told us a little more about the organization.
Neighbors Together is an organization that is sponsored by at least 10 different churches, and we then provide for people.
Neighbors Together provides not just 1, but 4 distinct special services to needy community members of Union County.
For instance, the woodlot provides emergency wood for people that need it in the winter. We also run one of the food banks in LeGrand. The food bank there, and Fresh Alliance that meets every Tuesday. And then we also provide vouchers via the police department for people that are in need or traveling through town and maybe need some gas or a motel room or something to eat. And so we can provide those for people. Just recently we've been able to provide people that need bus tickets to, say, Boise or Spokane, a bus ticket, and help them get on the bus.
And you can help. Neighbors Together needs volunteer help at their site on the north end of Umatilla Street on the 2nd Saturday of every month, chopping wood. They need help then distributing that wood every 3rd Saturday.
And we also can always use volunteers at the woodlot. And at the woodlot, we meet on the 2nd Saturday from 9 to 12 and do wood splitting and stacking and cutting And then we give it away to people on the third Saturday of the month from 9 to 12.
In addition, their Fresh Alliance program provides fresh food every Wednesday morning starting at 8 a.m. behind Valley Fellowship. Their La Grande Food Bank also distributes food the last Saturday of every month, also at Valley Fellowship from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. And Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Coming up this next week, Neighbors Together is holding their annual Thanksgiving meal, and there are plenty of ways volunteers can make this Turkey Day special for their neighbors.
For the last many years, either Neighbor to Neighbor or Neighbors Together has been doing a community Thanksgiving dinner at the Presbyterian Friendship Center. And we will again be doing one this year. We start on Wednesday from about 9 to 1, just setting up the Presbyterian Friendship Center. And then people will come in and cook on Wednesday and come in early Thursday and do some cooking. And then we open the doors up for people to come in at noon, and then we'll start serving at 1. And then we'll do some cleanup afterwards and then some on Thursday. But we have all sorts of opportunities for volunteering, either on that Wednesday for setup or on Thursday serving or cleaning.
Nod had one final word of encouragement for individuals interested in volunteering with Neighbors Together.
Everybody should get involved somehow in their community and volunteer, and Neighbors Together is a wonderful place to volunteer, where your time and your talents and your money count and go towards improving our community.
Check out the great things going on with Neighbors Together on Facebook at their website, neighborstogetherofunioncounty.com, or call them at 541-963-9126. This story was brought to you by And here's this week's episode of the Bob and Kelley Show.
Okay, are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We're ready? Okay.
Yay, okay, good.
Welcome to the Union County Chamber of Commerce and La Grande Live, the Bob and Kelley, Kelley and Bob Show. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks.
Lots going on.
Yep.
A lot going on. So we just need to get right to it, okay?
Go.
No pleasantries.
Nope.
No small talk.
Just get into
no
it.
get to know you.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Did you know Hickory Farms is opening?
Yes!
Finally, Hicks is open. Okay, so we've been talking about Hickory Farms. Now, why is it so important that Hickory Farms is opening to you?
Because what do you get your parents for Christmas? They go out and buy whatever they want.
What they want.
Right away. So they don't wait for anything.
No. And they tell you, we don't need anything.
Right, oh yeah. And you have to send them some sort of present, right?
Something.
So, Hickory Farms.
Hickory Farms. Hickory Farms saves the day. Okay,
Yeah.
so check it out down there at Strip Mall. Okay, so Hickory Farms is important,
Yes.
and yes, it's good for parents. It's good for us. We like it too.
Yes.
So okay, let's talk about this. Okay, let me take that off the list. So Hickory Farms is off the list.
Okay.
Santa Mall. Santa Mall is coming. Now, here's the thing with Santa Mall. Sheila Evans, a local hero, icon, champion, has been in charge of this for the last few years. And what it is an opportunity for kids who may not be able to have a Christmas because of financial situations. They just don't have the resources. Parents struggle, and there's a lot of it going on in our county. And so Sheila Evans, you are a hero, or a heroess. Heroess to us. And thank you for hosting the Santa Mall. Is coming up. But I have some good news that even Sheila Evans doesn't even know about yet. Should we tell them?
Yes.
You ready for this? Okay, so to have the Santa Mall, it can be kind of expensive. Now, there's a lot of logistics, a lot of that goes into it, the building, the advertising. So our friends at Apple Eye Care have stepped up, and they're going to sponsor the Santa Mall.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. The whole deal.
The whole enchilada.
The whole thing.
Yep.
So
That's exciting.
not only is Sheila Evans a heroess, but also our friends at Apple Eye Care, Luke Spencer, is a hero. So thank you, Apple Eye Care.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
This is a
you,
huge
thank
deal.
you.
Now,
Yeah.
Sheila, as of this taping, Sheila doesn't know this yet.
So don't tell
So
her.
so don't say anything yet. We need to let her know. She's going to be. I wish we could get a picture of her jumping up and down and thanking Apple Eye Care for what they do. So good things going over the Santa Mall. And again, be sure to get up there, check it out. And if you would like to support the Santa Mall, let us know. Give us a call here at the Chamber of Commerce.
Sure.
We will connect you with Sheila Evans. All right. So we've got something else coming up that's pretty important. Let me get that checked off there.
There you go.
All right, so should we talk about the Allegra Travel meeting tonight?
Yes.
Allegra Travel is having a meeting tonight at the HQ,
Just right down the street.
just down the street. Talk about what that is. Do you know a little bit about that? The big unveiling of their future this next year's travels?
Actually, no, I don't.
It's shocking.
Tell me.
Okay, so here's what's going on. Our friend at Allegra Travel, Samantha, who used to be my neighbor, just so you know. She's awesome. Anyway, she's Miss Travel, Miss Tourism. Anyway, she owns this business, and they've got a great staff over there. And so they have got a plan, and they're going to unveil this plan tonight of the travels that they're putting together, the packages, the group plans that you can go to. The HQ right here down the street. There will be adult beverages, and there will be some food, and the big unveiling of this year's travel plans. So be sure you're there, 7 o'clock at the HQ to hear about Allegra Travel's big plans for this coming year. Lots going on there.
Be there, be square.
Okay, that's a big deal. Let me take that one off. All right, let's talk about the bowling alley. The bowling alley.
Yes.
Okay, so we get probably 50,000 calls a day.
Yes, every day.
Every day. What is going on in the bowling alley?
Yes.
So here's what's happening. Good things are happening. It is still moving forward. I have gone out and bought my bowling shoes. I need to buy a bowling
You're ready.
ball
Right.
and get on a bowling league and learn how to bowl. But it's happening. So we just want to let you know that good things are going on. Be patient. These guys are trying to build this thing responsibly.
Right.
Now, we do have a meeting with the bowling alley guys and with the board here for the Union County Chamber of Commerce.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about how we can partner more and help and support this great adventure with the bowling alley.
Right.
Stay tuned. There is an exciting announcement that I cannot talk about right now that is going to be happening with the bowling alley.
Yep.
But we'll get you next time. I think we can talk about it next week in our next adventure with Kelly and Bob and Kelley Show.
Okay.
All right, so that's it on the bowling alley. Hey, let's talk about Elgin. Elgin.
This is exciting.
Did you see that?
This is really exciting.
Talk about it.
So the Elgin Museum is moving out of their old crummy building into City Hall. Well, it's Elgin City Hall old building, which wasn't so good
It
for
wasn't-
City Hall
but it-
and
yeah,
not working.
yeah.
But for the museum, it's perfect.
Perfect.
So that's really exciting news. We're happy for them.
Yeah, very happy, very excited about it. And our friend Gerald, Mr. Man of the Year in Elgin, came in, told us all about it. We're very excited. So congratulations to the Elgin Museum. In fact, good things going on out in Elgin. Really good things. So anyway, okay. The other thing we want to talk about in Union, our town, city of Union, Old West is working and getting there, and we're on track and we're moving forward. Looking at January, February date for their opening of the new Old West Credit Union in Union, Oregon.
Yay!
Pretty
That's
exciting.
such a great thing for the folks in Union. Really good thing.
It is, and the thing that's important, and you as viewers need to understand, having a financial institution in our small towns is very, very important.
Yes.
So, looking forward to that, looking forward to seeing how that unfolds. Thank you, Old West Credit Union, and also thank you, Community Bank. They're going to be moving into the Community Bank building, and Community Bank was very gracious and generous to allow that to happen. So, thank you to Community Bank too. So, yay, good stuff. All right, so here's what we need to talk about. Last but not least, we want to thank two things. Thank you, members. This is something we were talking about here at the Union County Chamber of Commerce. We get to do what we get to do because of the members who have signed up and are supporting us, helping us to do our job, create commerce, encourage commerce, work with businesses, help things happen here, activities happen, like the bowling alley, like new businesses coming in.
Right.
So anyway, thank you, members. Okay, the very last thing. This is gonna be fun. This fun.
Oh,
10 Depot.
yeah.
10 Depot.
Tonight.
10 Depot. Tonight, the name of the band is Naughty Pine Reggae. I know nothing about this band other than I think the name is cool.
How did you? NPR.
NPR,
Not the
Naughty
news.
Pine. Not the OPP, NPR.
Yeah.
The Naughty Pine Reggae is playing tonight at
10 Depot.
10 Depot, thank you.
Down the street.
Down the street.
8
Starts
o'clock.
8 o'clock. What else can I know?
It's so exciting. I know. You're just calm down.
I'm
Just
excited.
relax.
I just want to go get my reggae on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it. I think we hit it all.
I think that's it.
All right. Thank you
Yep.
for tuning in. Thank you, LeGrand Alive, for all you do for our county and the news that you help bring to us as viewers as well. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in.
See you later.
And here's your EOU Sports and Around the Mountain with Ian and Yasmin.
You can't sit with us. Okay. You can't sit with us.
Do you like
Go again.
You can't sit with us.
I can't play it. I can't.
Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Around the Mountain. The women's soccer team is heading to nationals, so we're bringing on a couple of freshman players in McKinley Gregus and Caitlin McLeod to talk about the upcoming trip. We'll also have them play Whisper Game, so make sure to watch the full episode. First, we welcome back Yasmin.
Thanks, Ian. It's good to be back. Women's soccer advanced to the CCC tournament finals, but fell 1-0 to Northwest. However, the Mounties are headed to nationals for the second year in a row, facing Grace College in Winona Lake, Indiana. The game is set for Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Men's soccer finished their best season in program history, falling in the semifinals of the CCC tournament 1-0 to Rocky Mountain. EOU this season made its first trip to the conference tournament and tied for a program best 11 wins, so a great season to the guys.
Volleyball also reached the CCC tournament finals, but fell in 4 sets to host Southern Oregon. They advanced to nationals as well, and earned a first-round bye to the tournament's final site in Sioux City, Iowa. Pool play of the tournament begins November 26.
Football ended its year with a 6-4 record after defeating Carroll College 8-7 on the road. Defense and special teams ruled the day as EOU blocked a punt and a field goal, added a safety, and 2 made field goals by Nathan Harden. Harden and safety Justin Hughes were each named Frontier Conference Players of the Week, while Harden was also the National Special Teams Player of the Week.
Women's basketball won its first game of the season, 52-49 over Division III Whitman. This week, the Mounties have an exhibition at D1 Eastern Washington before heading to Texas on November 21.
The wrestling teams were at the Mike Clock Open in Forest Grove over the weekend. Mark Abala placed 3rd, while Drake Randall took 4th to lead the men's team, while Crystal Fabricante paced the women's team with 2 victories. Both our wrestling teams are going to be back home this weekend hosting Umpqua Community College and Southern Oregon this Friday, with action starting at 5 p.m.
In other EOU sports, the men's cross-country team and freshman Michelle Herbs of the women's team are set for nationals this Friday in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Men's basketball gets back in action on Friday and Saturday with games in Arizona.
All right, it's interview time with freshman women's soccer players McKinley Gregus and Caitlin McLeod.
I actually was a little bit surprised. A lot of the girls told me at the beginning of the season that they expect me to get the newcomer of the year. So that one didn't really surprise me that much, but at the same time I was still like, I'm only a freshman, so I'm kind of shocked that I got it too. But the first team all conference really surprised me because I wasn't expecting it, and I honestly thought that there were like better players than me. So yeah, it feels great. Not you. Just kidding, Yas, I love you.
Yep, Yaz for sure. He makes a lot of weird jokes.
No, his little sayings at the conference tournament.
He said dink and duck. Who says that?
How did that even happen?
I don't know. It's because we're always together.
Yeah, you really don't see us apart.
Mm-hmm.
So like not having Yaya here with us is kind of weird.
We need her right here.
We're now playing Whisper Game with our freshies. In this game, one member will have headphones on and music playing extremely loud, and they must read the lips of their teammate and guess the correct phrase. The person who gets the most incorrect answers will be silly stringed.
You can't sit with us.
One more time.
You can't sit with us.
Okay.
You can't sit with us.
Do you like... Go again.
You can't sit with us.
I can't play it. I can't.
You can't sit with us.
Do you like skateboarding? I don't know. That's what I... Would you like to borrow a pencil?
Would you like to borrow what?
A pencil.
Pencil?
A pencil. Pencil.
Pencil.
Yeah.
Would you like to borrow a pencil?
Got it.
Deflated balls.
Deflatable balls. Yes!
We are going to win nationals.
What?
We are going to win nationals.
We're going to win nationals.
Yep.
Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Turn down the volume. Is that it?
No. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I can't do it. You're cold.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's going to be cold. Around the mountain.
Around the mountain.
She's good.
I'm too good at this.
Me too.
Pumpkin spice latte. Pumpkin spice latte.
Bum bum the. I don't know what's after that.
Pumpkin spice.
Bumping?
Pumpkin spice latte.
I don't know.
Pumpkin spice.
Bump it.
No.
Bump.
No. Pumpkin spice latte.
The? No. I don't know. I give up. Pumpkin spice latte. I thought it was bum.
I know you did. We heard you.
Stop! Perfect. McKinley, stop. I have chemistry, dude.
You did.
Well, that's it for this episode of Around the Mountain. Be sure to like and share this video on all of your social media devices, and always let us know if you have ideas that we could implement on the show. Thanks as always, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
In our Briefly section this week, we have three brief stories for you, LeGrand Alive. The first being, Thanksgiving morning, McDonald's is hosting its 28th annual Senior Citizen and Veterans Breakfast from 6 to 9 a.m. Veterans and senior citizens eat for free that morning at McDonald's, and it's going to be served by LeGrand Rotary. The Union County Warming Shelter is now open. They will be open starting tonight, Thursday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The warming shelter is located at 1609 Willow Street in LeGrand. And last, Imbler is having its 5th annual Christmas in November vendor fair, November 17th, 2019. There will be a bunch of vendors with homemade and seasonal items available for purchase for friends and loved ones. There will also be Santa pictures, a silent auction, plus pulled pork, barbecued beans, and coleslaw. The event starts at 9 a.m. and runs to 3 p.m. And a big shout out to Community Connection of Northeast Oregon, who is going to be at the event, as well as gave us the tip for this story. This story was brought to you by And that's it. This is your weekly Newsish Roundup. I'm Will Bowman, and it's so lonely here. And I'm the only Thai guy this week, bringing you the news from LeGrand Alive. One more shout out to our sponsors. Please like and share the video and tune into LeGrand Alive for more local content.